What's good, y'all? It is the Aries Appalachian Prophet here. Uh, Sorry I'm in the dark. I'm laying in bed, but I had to get on here because I needed to respond to what just came across my phone. They didn't find motherfucking Brittney Griner, I believe, allegedly. Because I did watch a news clip right after. That was like a minute and a half, and they were saying that, I don't know if they've officially found her guilty, or I guess they're in talks, but they said she's already served 5 months. So pretty much she'll be doing 10 years. Haven't you bitches watched enough movies of the Takens and to know, this is just like this. I don't know if you guys know the story about that one boy who was in that program. I think he was like an honor student, and he was a goody two shits. Well, not a goody two shits, but he had everything you could possibly imagine. Good grades, went to a fun college. His life was just the bomb. And he went over there, I think, to North Korea, and in some hotel he stayed there, and I believe it's like 10 floors or some shit. But like on one of the floors, like they won't let the Americans go, and on that floor they've got like what do they call that word? Like, I think propaganda of like American, pretty much like hate shit against America on this floor. But I think like I can't get my words together. A few people have managed to sneak on this floor and like steal stuff from it, or even get like pictures of it. And pretty much like on this floor, like they've got like posters saying like crazy shit about Americans. But anywho, if you're an American and you know anything about our history and what we've done to other countries and all the wars and battles we've had, you know that most countries don't fuck with us. And I ride for my country, but I know why they don't fuck with us. I mean, our country has did some fucked up shit. But nonetheless, I wouldn't carry my ass over to another country doing shit. And if I went, I would be paranoid. I have left the country before, but now that my mind is in a certain place, I just wouldn't do it anymore unless I absolutely had to. With all the sex trafficking, with other countries hating us, the fact that you're under their laws, and they could pull a fluky on you. I mean, they pull bullshit over here in our own country. So just imagine what somebody who hates our people would do to you in their country. And that's what it seems like is going on with Brittney Griner. Like, I don't know what the fuck is the real tea, but this shit's fucked up, and I can only imagine how scared and upset she is. And just think, like, your life flashing before your eyes, like you're a fucking star athlete, living your best life. I don't know why she was over there. I don't know if it was vacation or a game. And then in a blink of an eye, you're in fucking prison, and you may not ever get out, or you're about to do 10 years and you can't see your family. There's no visitation. Like, I'd probably kill myself. I don't know if I can say that on here. Excuse me. Don't you guys don't do that. And don't listen to me. But if I was her, I'd be losing my mind. But 10 years, y'all. And then you got, some people who say, well, the bitch was stupid and she should have known better, and she shouldn't have had the CBD oil or the weed oil or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know what the fuck it actually is, because I really don't know the full story. I just know that it's kind of hard for you to, like, not know anything about the story. You hear a lot about it. It's almost like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's kind of hard to miss even a piece of it. And if you don't know anything about it, you've at least heard about the story of the trial. But I mean, if this is a ritual, then fuck Brittney Griner, because I'm feeling pain for her. And you guys know what I mean. Like, it's some type of elitist ritual where they're pulling our heartstrings, or it's some kind of distraction, or there's more to this ritual that meets the eye, or they're using her for something. Maybe she's a sex kitten over there. It could be a lot of shit going on. We'll never really know what happened, or it could turn out to be some Sandra Bland shit, and this bitch could be already dead or end up dead in jail, and they'll say she committed suicide. It's a lot of shit. But 10 years, yo. Oh, but I didn't finish my story about the boy who went to Korea. So anyway, similar story in a sense. The only thing that was different with his is that Remember, I told you guys it was some kind of hotel that they make all Americans stay in. Because I believe, if I'm right, I don't remember if it's North or South Korea, but I believe we're not allowed to go over there. And when we do go, they make sure everybody who's a tourist from America has to stay in this one hotel. And like I said, on one of the floors, allegedly there's like a floor where it's propaganda and like pictures and shit with like hate speech and pictures of Americans and shit written about how much they hate us, all this crazy shit, you know, against America. And I believe the boy's name was Otto, and the boy Otto went on this trip, kind of like a cruise thing, you know. It's set up to where like you can go with like a bunch of people, and it's really hard to like get on this trip. And he went, and you know, typical white boy, white privilege, I'm guessing, allegedly, goes over there, and he gets on this floor, and supposedly they're saying that he stole some of the propaganda, and he ended up getting caught, or somebody ended up ratting him out, or I don't know how he got caught. But he ended up getting locked up just like Brittney Griner, and they made him like denounce America and all this shit, and they wouldn't let him come home. And I think he ended up getting sentenced too, and it was like a crazy amount of years. But eventually he ended up going into a coma or something happened where he ended up in a coma. And eventually they told us Americans and his family, and I think his family and everybody had to like really protest to get him back over here so that he wouldn't die over there. And you know, like a lot of people said, the government, once he went into the coma, the Korean government probably didn't want him to die over there because it could cause a lot of drama. So they ended up letting him come home. And I think once he got home, maybe like a week or a couple of days later, he ended up dying. But, you know, it was a mystery surrounding that story, too, because I don't think they ever told us how he really went into the coma. You guys should go check out the story because it's crazy. Like the trial, the shit he had to say about America and how he was a spy, and it was lies, but they made him read like this crazy ass speech, and then he had to kiss ass, and he tried to get them to release him, and it didn't work. And his is just like another story like Brittney Griner, where like you go on this trip, you're living your best life, you were really good in school, you went to a nice college, you've got everything ahead of you, and all your shit is lined up, and all your roads are open, the ancestors are backing you, God, you know, is on your side. And then you go on this trip, and in a blink of an eye, your life has changed. And unfortunately for him, he lost his life. And they probably allegedly beat his ass over there or did something to him, and that's why he went to the coma. Or it could have been him. I mean, once he realized he was going to be stuck there for however many years, he may have thrown his own self into a coma. You know, he might have, you know, hurt himself in the jail so he could come home. I don't know. But that's another good one, and that's kind of a mirror. And now that I think of it, I might have just put something together. Maybe this is the Brittney Griner / Otto, whatever his last name is, effect. I wonder if these stories do mirror because of what I just told you, but I wonder if there's like a connection. Ooh, epiphany. And sorry if I sound breathy. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for me to talk while I'm laying on my side. Like, my neck feels stiff. Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember when the music teacher used to send us home, and she used to tell us to lay down and sing and, like, you know, peep what your throat does, your diaphragm, and feel the difference. That's how I feel right now. I feel like it's so hard to talk right now. But anywho, I wanted to come in and give my feedback on what just happened. I think it's crazy as fuck. I'm praying for Brittney Griner, regardless if she knew what she's doing or not. I don't think she deserves this. But like I said, if this is some type of ritual and she's a part of it, then fuck her. But if not, and this is really what it is, then I feel so bad for her. And hopefully God will come through and her ancestors will come through and have mercy on her and bring her ass home. And if she does end up finding a loophole, she better not ever, let alone leave the country, leave her fucking state. So this was the Aries Appalachian Prophet. Have a good day.